So we will now move into the second section of the seminar, and we have called it Creative Processes. We will hear more about how AI can be integrated in creative processes, both on an organizational level and as an individual. Our third speaker today is the project manager and program developer at SVT, which is the Swedish public service television company. And she's also a coordinator of the program division's AI superuser network. So please give a warm welcome to Britta Lübeck.
Hello. Okay. Yes, so I'm here to talk about how we at SVT use AI, and we're experimenting to learn. And the last time I used AI was 15 minutes before I actually sat on that chair doing this image together with the tool Recraft. And the prompt was, create the first image of an inspiring talk for this event. And this is what I got. It's like, okay, thank you. Not very inspiring, but still. Okay, so I went the wrong way. This is me, IRL, and this is also me, made by AI, after 12 hours in a Flux gym. We're not exactly the same, but there are similarities. I think you should not look really closely, because you start seeing that it's very weird. Anyway, I'm a program developer, and also I do a lot of innovation process leading at SVT. And this is our AI vision that we have right now. And the thing is that we use AI tools to create value for our audience and to be more effective in our work. And we have recently initiated an ongoing learning process to understand how and when we should use AI to achieve this vision. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. And I have a team of colleagues here. We've been here a few days in Malmö hacking and experimenting with AI. But first, let's start to look at a clip and see if there's sound.
This is an AI acting test using very simple prompts. The man is happy. The man puts on a hat. The man is sad. An old woman in a red jumpsuit enters the scene, giving the man a birthday cake. The man pulls up a cigarette and starts to smoke. A police officer enters the scene and points a gun towards the man. The man starts to cry. The camera zooms in on his face. A woman enters the scene and hugs him. The man is angry, screaming in frustration. A high school marching band walks past behind the man. The camera pulls back as the man slowly steps up on the table and starts to slow dance with himself.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, so that was done by my colleague, Kalle, here. You can see him, how he really looks, either there or there in the hat. He works here at SVT in Malmö. And this is the list of tools that was used and the workflow to be able to create this AI film. And this is an example of that kind of experiments that we allow ourselves to do when we meet in our Hack Fridays that's going on, because both Kalle and I and the team down there is part of this group, the super users team that we have. We're like 25 people from across the company, and our goal is to learn and experiment together and then pass on this new knowledge throughout the organization. And this is an image from earlier this summer when we had a 3-day kickoff. And now the group We meet online every other Friday to experiment and learn together. And at SVT, we currently have a foundation platform for AI that includes stuff like legal and security and climate and all that. I was going to say boring stuff, but I did. And then we have a technical part. For example, we have developed our own SVT GPT and stuff like that. And on that, we build on this foundation, and we have what we call our AI hubs. One for trying creative tools, which I'm part of, and then one for news and sports, and one for back office and so forth. And additionally, we have a head of AI, who I think is also here today, Erik. Yes, there he is. And our external collaborations. And I'm going to share some of the stuff, examples of things that we have explored in this hub during the autumn. It's been like, I don't know, 12 days we're all together, so it's fairly new. But to start off, I will let AI tell you its version of what this superuser team is.
So we're doing a deep dive into how Swedish television, that's SVT, is using it. And get this, it's not just one department, it's the whole organization.
I know, it's pretty wild. I first heard about it, I was like, they're doing what? But then I dug into it, and
What'd you find?
it's like this group from all over SVT, not just the techies, we're talking directors, journalists, even people who work on children's programming, all coming together every other Friday.
It's an outrageous scandal, it's pure disrespect.
Jag vill någon annan alla.
And they're basically sharing what they're trying, brainstorming, like a little internal AI think tank.
That's commitment.
Jag älskar friheten med tågsemester.
I mean, most companies are barely dipping their toes in, and these guys are like full-on cannonball.
Totally.
Okay, so let's get into the specifics. What are they actually using AI for? Are they truly pushing the boundaries of AI?
Well, it's a bold statement, no doubt, but based on what they're doing, the sheer breadth of applications, I think they might be onto something.
En strid för att bevara både arv och framtid.
And they're not shying away from experimentation either. I mean, AI-generated video, that's still in its early stages, but to see them actually trying it out, bold move.
Exactly, and that's what I find most exciting about all this. SVT sees AI not as a threat, but as a tool.
It's like they're saying, the future of content creation is here, and we're not afraid to embrace it.
Exactly.
Ni kungen av discodans.
Har du ett face som du kommer att göra? Om jag har vunnit, eller?
So, to sum up, take inspiration from Swedish television. They're not waiting for the future of AI, they're building it right now. And who knows, maybe you will too.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's all the time we have on this AI-powered deep dive.
Next time.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya. Okay, so that was supposed to be me and my colleague Petter sitting there. And everything you saw in this clip was created by AI. Images, video, music, and even the podcast that was produced with a tool called Notebook. You simply write a prompt on the topic you want, and it quickly generates not super realistic, but still quite good podcast. Since no one knows exactly how to use AI and when, and it's a super rapidly evolving field. Like you will never, ever be finished learning AI. The best approach we've found is to just dive in and start experimenting. And we've tried quite a few things so far. Here's a few examples. And every week, the group members choose new stuff that they want to focus on, or it's based either on a personal need to know basis, or the department that this person is working within, we need to learn more about this. And often a few people have the same needs, so they form smaller groups and we workshop together. It's not complicated, it's just start doing it basically and get a person like Petter to get the company to understand that we need to act now. And of course, since we're a public broadcaster, we need to be cautious of what tools we use to ensure that we don't share any sensitive information, that we violate any agreements or causes a security risk for SVT. And as I mentioned earlier, we have like a clear policy and we work very closely with our legal team. For example, one of them has been with us these 2 days that we've workshopped in Malmö. And a lot of the times we don't even do stuff that's going to be published at all. We just do it to learn. But sometimes it turns into a real case, and then this stuff is even more important. And here's one example, such a case. Here you see a very simple storyboard for a new series called Your Guide When the World Ends. And it's with Walter Skarsgård. And in one of the segments, the producer wanted the host to travel to Mars. And creating such a scene in a traditional way would have been very difficult and quite expensive. Basically, we would not have done it. But with AI, it can be done. And I just need to say, however, no one should think that it's just you press a button and then you get everything. Like, it actually takes quite a lot of human expertise to create. So I would say it's very much a tool that we need to know how to use to create stuff with it. So it's not an easy, quick fix. And it's a selection of so many different tools. And we have to learn which ones to use, when, and what to combine. So that's like a knowledge that we need to learn. In this case, the team used the open source tool called ComfyUI, together with the LoRa training tool called FluxGym, to create a character or a consistent character version of Walter. And as you can see, this is quite a complex tool, ComfyUI. Not every normal, like me, person would know how to use it, but we have, like Jakob and others, Andreas, in our team that actually knows how to use it and can learn, teach other people like myself. And here you can see an example where they created an image using ComfyUI, and one is without this trained version like the LoRa, and the other one is with the same seed, same prompt, same everything, but with this LoRa, so we could have this AI version of our host. And after prompting still images, the team used the tool Runway to turn them into video. And you will soon see the finished scene that was published a few weeks ago on SVT Play. But before that, I want to say that in this case, we wrote an additional agreement with Walter, ensuring that he's okay with us doing this, of course, so it wouldn't be a problem, you know. There's been a big strike in America because people are afraid that they will go out of business. But let's take a look at what it was like on SVT Play or on Mars. That's the AI version of a space trip. This film took the team a few days of hard works to create, and it would never have been done or possible without the use or help of AI. And now both me and my AI version, super sad to say that our time's up. So thank you so much for listening. And here's my email and the email straight to the head of AI if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Britta. So nice to have you here.